Good morning, everyone. Lovely to see you out there. What a beautiful day. And my pleasure to introduce Warren to you. And I know you all loved Warren's session last week. And this one is about how yoga can help you to heal yourself. Good. Thank you, Warren.
Thank you. Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. Firstly, some disclaimers. If you've lived a lifetime where you've been out of touch with nature, don't think that just waving hands or practicing affirmations will reverse a whole lifetime, if not lifetimes, of carrying some very heavy karma. But it can support others. Then let your meditation, eat properly, exercise, breathe deeply, laugh a lot, love, be generous. Starting into coming home, sitting in front of television, it's not healthy. And eating all that fast food, living that out of balance lifestyle. Or they go to an energy healer and say, please fix me. It won't work because the very lifestyle is upside down. So have a good look at nature, the way birds live, the way trees live. Go to bed when the sun goes down, early to bed, early to rise. Spend time with yourself more. Your health, this is really, truly healing your life. But today, I'm going to talk about how to use meditation to do healing. So the greatest powers of all, the power of the soul and the power of the Supreme Soul. Inside the body is spirit. We're not just human beings, we're spiritual beings having human experience. So when we start to awaken the soul and its powers, then you can start to really move a lot of energy and can dissipate some blockages and bad energy that's in your body or in your mind and also in your life. So I wish to give you now a little meditation, and I'll give you about 3 or 4 during this talk. So the first one, sit comfortably, a little commentary, just follow me. So imagine that you can perceive with your mind the great light of the Supreme Soul, the spiritual sun. Open your mind and visualize it as vividly as you can and connect to Source, the source of this powerful creative energy. Now bring this light and might into your being, around you and inside of you. And for this meditation, direct this light into your mental plane, into your intellect. And visualize brilliant truth, positivity, shining throughout your intellect. Next level, your mind. Bring this golden love from the Supreme into your mind, obliterating, dissolving anything that does not vibrate on the energy of love. Fill your mind with divine love, with joy. Now bring it into your subconsciousness. that aspect of your conscious self that goes underneath the carpet, or you could call it the basement. Imagine that you can open up your consciousness and bring divine love, truth, bliss, the most powerful healing energy down into your subconscious mind. Do not here practice psychology, no. Just imagine like a godly bomb, a divine energy just filling the depth of your being. Perhaps past lives even will become apparent. And let them go into the light to find peace, to go home. Hope you feel things shifting, illuminating inside of you. Imagine practicing this type of meditation each day. 1 second, everyone. Thank you. Just adjusting things here. A secret I want to tell you all. We have to focus our meditation so it works where we want it to work. It's not good enough to just leave it up there in spirit. We have to, like a magnifying glass, direct it to where we want it to most work. When I was a young meditator, well, actually 10 years I'd meditated, I was in our main ashram and I got given a vision of my astral body. And it was full of all the troubles, the traumas, the pollutions, the sicknesses that I had known that I'd endured in this lifetime. The bruises that had been left, the remnants of those diseases were still living in one level of my spiritual bodies. And when I saw it still sitting there, I was shocked. I was actually quite angry. I said to my God, hey, how come I've been doing all this meditation? Why is that still there? And the answer was, no, you've just been leaving your meditation being bodiless. You have to direct that energy where you want it to take effect. So from that point on, I went on this journey of how to use Baba. Oh, that's our nickname for the Supreme. How to use that divine energy to actually start to shift and change things, particularly in that aspects of our being that are unseen, the subconsciousness. There's so much work being done to remove trauma as well. That is a hidden frontier. To remove all the pain and sorrow out of your being so you can love as if you've never been hurt. You know, that type of level. To return to your original divinity. Now, I wish to offer you another meditation. This one's very typical. It's like a chakra balancing, chakra clearance. Again, using the Supreme Soul, the light of that amazing powerhouse. Or it's a bit like electricity. You just got to plug yourself into the power source. And this energy can then flow through your being, your multi-levels. But as I just said, you have to direct it where you want it to work. Okay, let's play. So open your mind. Not your physical eyes. Your physical eyes make you think that he's not there, she's not there. No, your physical eyes blind you to the presence of that Great One. Open your mind's eye. And don't doubt. Visualize through your mind you can connect with the Supreme Soul. And now bring this bright, bright light down into your crown chakra. The crown chakra is the principal gateway between you and the divine. It sits above your head. Visualize that powerful energy opening up that chakra. The yogis say it's 1,000-petal chakra. And open it bright and wide. And ask that level of your being, is there any feeling there that you are not connected with God? And if the answer is yes, then push it out. It's not true. On the highest level of your being, you and I, we are always have been connected with the divine. It's a fog that our human ego creates that makes us think that we are disconnected. So we have to remember you are connected. Now bring this light down into your third eye. And there, feel that part of your being full of positivity, far-sightedness, broad-mindedness. Imagine the light and light streaming through that part of your subtle body. Now bring it down into your throat. There, the color of this chakra is sky blue, the color of peace, the color of communication. And visualize divine energy shining through your throat chakra, clearing that ability for you to communicate what you feel and what you think. Now bring the divine light into your heart chakra and shine that light, divine energy through your heart, expanding it broad, wide, huge, making it golden, whatever color you wish it to be. And feel your heart with a great love for all, for yourself, for life. And imagine a beautiful, joyous energy arriving in your solar plexus, making it shine bright, full of joy. And let your breathing become full of happiness with each breath. Breathe in happiness. And bring the divine light now down into the dantian, the navel chakra. This is the seat of your vitality, your creative energy. Imagine now divine creative energy filling that part of your being, balancing your sexual energies, setting you free of any stagnant energy, stopping you from being so creative. Now bring the energy, divine light, down into the root chakra. The color there is red. Ask that chakra, is there any violence there? Any anger? Any force? And if so, throw it out. Release it. And bring into that chakra beautiful, peaceful strength. A power through which you can walk the earth in a state of non-violence, connected with the earth. Now bring this energy up through your central column, tummy, solar plexus, heart, throat, forehead, crown. And just circulate it. Move this energy around so all chakras talk to each other. They are balanced and aligned between the earth and the Supreme. My friends, if I practice this type of meditation each day, it's like I'm giving myself a bath, a shower. And I'm washing away blocked emotions, blocked energy. And as you know, we're multi-layered beings. It's not good enough just to sit in spiritual class and have a good old chat about philosophy. That's clearing here, perhaps. But what about the rest of your being? And physically, I wish to share some methods of how to help yourself physically. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and she was telling me that she felt like there was something going wrong in her body, some pain, something she sensed. So she asked her angels. Yeah, she's a yogi, so she has that faith that there's higher beings there waiting to help. She asked her angels, please, could you deal with this? Can you remove it from me? And the next night, after asking that question, she was awoken in pain. And she opened her mind and saw, yes, her friends had come and they're operating on her. And she then said to him, can you, not give me so much pain? And then she fell asleep. Pain was completely gone. They're their way into your life, unless you invite them. So do have the wisdom, the humility, or at least the cavalier attitude to think, really? Is it possible? Please ask. And you might be quite amazed that something does come your way. Another aspect of physical healing is what we can call the Pranic Pump. It's not just asking angels or bringing in divine light from the Supreme. What you can also employ to heal yourself, and it's universal energy. You could call it prana, you could call it chi. It's the energy that exists in the universe. And a lot of the times we are disconnected from that. Yes, we're born of it, it's in our bodies, but that great healthy energy that lives in nature. We Westerners are so caught in our head and our mental field, and we're not sensitive enough or open enough to even unzip the aura, unzip the mind, and open to commune with the beautiful, health-giving, life-giving energy of nature. Yes, I do support hugging trees when you're not feeling well as well. But when you hug a tree, do it mindfully. Open your mind so you can sense its energy and then commune with that tree. And I can't tell you how many times I felt just not well, and then just going and sitting at the base of a tree and just quietly meditating. And I come away quite refreshed, quite grounded, but strong again. Try it. And another aspect of healing your body, I'll share a personal story. I was quite sick at one time. My belly was blowing up and there was so much pain, so much gas in there. I didn't know what was happening. And at that time, I wasn't believing in doctors at all. So I didn't want to go to them. It could have been something they could have fixed just like that. But at that time, I was quite fundamental and didn't believe in doctors. So I asked what to do, and I got told, put my hands on top of my tummy and visualize divine light shining through the hands into wherever the trouble was. So I'd be laying in my bed trying to sleep with my belly so blown up, and I'd just rest my hands on, and I'd ask the divine, please use my hands to shine healing energy into this trouble, into this illness. I don't even know what it is. And so for 1 week, I lay in bed like this, bit of pain, frankly. And the light was starting to just come through. It was just like my hands were warm. The next week, I continued to practice it. My hands, when I lay them there, they were hot. The psychic channels of the hands through my mind were starting to open up, so the energy was flowing in. And the third week, my hands were turned into like fire. They were bright, bright, bright. And I could feel what they were doing. The bright energy was shining deeply into my body, just breaking down that sickness or whatever was wrong. And after that third week, didn't have to do it anymore. But I had to be very careful with my hands. My hands had become attuned to channel. And so if they were anywhere near my head, they'd wake me up. I'd have to sleep like this. Believe it or not. I keep saying that, believe it or not. Part of my talk, and I hope I'm starting to pull you, is to free your mind from your normal limits. As a human being, you think your mind's just yours and you're an individual. But once you start to enter into spirituality, you'll sense a great connectivity of all things. You have to free your mind that you're not alone, that you're not disconnected from that great energy. And when your mind does start to free in that way, you'll feel like, I won't say that you can do magic, but it'll be just common sense. It'll be natural. Of course, I'm a being of energy. There's all this energy. Let me commune with it. And let me release the toxic buildup that's been happening. Why I've fallen ill. So, I want to do a little meditation with you right now. So place your hands on any part of your body. Oh, just jump back a bit. If you can't place your hands on that part of your body that's sick, then just place your mind there. One of my friends, she called me up crying. She said that she's been to every osteopath, chiropractor, everyone known to man to try and fix one of the troubles in her vertebrae. And I said, okay. Oh, you can't even put your hands there to channel the energy. So I told her this, just place your mind there and then go through this breathing technique. And she called me once every week for about a month. And each week she said, the pain's leaving, the pain's leaving. And finally she told me it's not there anymore. And she was desperate. She went to everyone and all they were doing was making it worse. So a little success story there. So place your hands where you want to illuminate, where you want divine healing, this pranic healing. Hey, if you just believe in Mother Nature, okay, believe it's nature flowing through. If you believe in the divine, okay, bring it all in. Why not? So, however you're placed with your belief system, now that light is shining through your hands, through your mind, into that organ, and breathe out. Breathe in again. drawing from the divine energy, Mother Nature. And then as you breathe out, using your mind, deposit it, channel it into that organ. Again. Again. Using your mind, visualize the energy shining through your hand into that organ. Again and again. You can close your eyes, it'll help you imagine. So do 3 sets of 8 breaths. Right now, my hand's just a little warm. If I did another and another set, incrementally, slowly, the voltage, the energy rises. I can't train you fully in this method other than tell you the technique. You do this pumping first. But next, it'll start to flow in. You won't have to be like a pump. Take. It'll just start to go flow. Next level, it starts to shine through you like light. It's like electricity. It's just shoom. You don't have to do the but starting it. And another aspect of this, using this form of healing, self-healing, hands-on healing, using prana, I find great success as well when I also employ chanting Om. Om is the sound of the universe, the sound of the sun. It means so much, and somehow when I chant Om, it dissipates the density of my auric field, so the energy can shine more freely into wherever I want to have this energy coming in. So I'll chant a little bit for you and give you, and you don't have to do it verbally. You can do it just in your mind. It's got some magic to it. Please, I don't know how it works, but just the theory is there. So hands on whatever you want to illuminate. And you can Om away as long as you don't have a partner wondering, what are you doing? I hope you feel lighter and the energy more freely is starting to shine and come in. I'm going for another. Thanks for everyone. Two more points I want to make, Sally. Thank you. Using meditation to heal your body from sickness is absolutely part of yoga life. But it also not just can free your body of illness, it can free your soul from your body when it's time to shed your body. Let us not be obsessed all the time about health, 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 and I want to maintain this body. As you all know, and I'm not shocking anyone here, there will come a time when it's time to bid this set of clothes farewell. So in that level, then you use your meditation to free yourself, to cut the psychic links that are and the attachments to this earth. So then your soul can fly free like the soul, the free out of a cage. But not yet, I hope. Not yet. The greatest sickness that we all have, it's spiritual amnesia. We have forgotten who we are as spiritual beings. And along with that, the greatest discord, the original discord, is the disconnect from God. That's sick. And out of that original illness, all this other illness has taken place. We become hedonistic, burdened by so many desires and vices. Why? We're looking to the world or things that we eat, or staying up all night watching television at the cost of your sleep, trying to have fun or entertain yourself. But here's the truth. You and I, inside of us, we are love. We are bliss. And yet we're looking for it outside ourselves. And there becomes the great illusion, the illusion of the matrix of Maya. We're looking in the wrong direction, trying to find health, happiness, joy. We have to look inside. So I just want to share with you one last beautiful meditation from my teacher, spiritual teacher. He calls it being double light. Double light. But it's more than just two lights. I, the light of the soul, the light of the Supreme Soul, in a body of light, in an aura of light, light about life. And so light that you float, you're above, you become like a bird. The soul is just free and dancing, shining in the light of the divine. So I want to give you a little meditation on this double light state, and then we'll finish. Thank you. So imagine the light of the divine shining freely down through and illuminating the soul sitting in the forehead. In turn, that spiritual light shines throughout your whole body, your subtle bodies, your physical body. Just imagine it as vividly as you can. Now visualize that aura of light, that you're shining light in all directions. It's not just inside of you, it's all around you. It's filling the room that you're in. Light and silence. Now look into your life and smile. Be light about everything in front of you, how you found God. You've awoken to really that death doesn't even exist for the soul. And life is a game when you awaken that soul, that immortal soul. Life becomes a game. So be light about life. There's no greater disease than worry, no greater medicine than happiness. So feel that light. Light from the divine, light inside of you, shining through you, and the light about life. Om Shanti. Thanks for listening, everyone. Sally, thank you.
Thank you very much, Warren.
Thanks.
And I want to say to everyone listening that Warren is someone who walks his talk. Whatever he has explained and said to you, he has practiced for many years. And I have so much admiration for him.
Thank you, Sally.
That
Thank you.
he's a healer in every way, and he uses the Supreme Soul to work through him. Thank you, Warren.
Thanks you, darling. Thank you, Sally.